Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to this stream. So, as always, before we get started, this is not financial advice. Make sure you consult a professional financial advisor before making any investment decisions. All right, cool. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get through it. Hello. We have one person just joined the stream. Awesome. And for those watching on YouTube, I'll be taking questions on TradingView. I'll be my one platform. What am I trading today? Looking at FX and stocks here. I had kind of some nice moves in FX overnight on the on the dollar yen, but let's just jump over here and get into some stocks. So I kind of already made a watch list, and I'm just going to kind of rip through these. These are kind of the main ones that I was watching. I was just watching this BW here just tank. I mean, look at that. It's impressive. Yeah, what are you trading? Let me know in the comments. All right, this is nice breakout here in progress. It's kind of riding that 20. Yeah, this is a nice breakout right here on an hourly. I'm going to change the color here to orange. BTC and Ethereum. Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't touched crypto. That's yeah, is anything moving anymore in Bitcoin? I thought that was just like $20,000 or something. It's been there for like 4 months. This could get nice in a couple more days. Or if we can get tight here, a couple more days of just nice tight range and then break that, this could be a beautiful setup. I don't know why I have Selb in here. It's probably just something I haven't taken out. I find TradingView is actually pretty bad at managing watch lists. I don't know about you guys, but like I know the crypto screener, you're talking about crypto. I mean, I find that thing completely useless on this platform. And if I'm building and managing watch lists on this platform, also pretty useless. Like my problem with their crypto screener is that you screen it and it shows you like every different denomination of whatever coin you're looking at, and it's like you just want one main denomination. You can't even select just show me whatever coin denominated in US dollars or in USDT. I find that super fucking annoying. Yeah, so because of that, I kind of refuse to put a lot of effort into cryptos. I mean, it's just too much shit you got to manually scan. This thing broke out on Friday at the end of the day. Look at that. Boom. Now we've gapped up. I mean, this is the thing. You get in these breakouts and man, price can run. just take a look at the spies here quickly. What do we have? It looks like it wants to head higher. I believe that the S&P 500 wants to head higher. Same with the Russell. And I think this will close out like, I think if the Dow has a, stays approximately right where it is, this is like the best month for the Dow in like 30 years. Yeah, I mean, those all look like they want to go higher to me. So I'll maintain my bullish outlook here for today. I think we have Powell on Wednesday, so that's kind of why I'm looking at the hourly charts there on the stocks, just because I know I might need to close it out in a matter of like 2 to 3 days. Let me just double check that here in another. I like the investing.com economic calendar, so I'm just going to go check that out. This week, what do we got? Wednesday. Yeah, interest rate decision. I'm just checking some FX pairs here quick, guys. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Because FX markets, like, they've just been kind of dog shit for like the last, they get a couple good months a year, really. That's really what they get. So you can see this had a nice breakout here on the hourly. When was that? That was looks like that was at like 1 a.m. And this is the problem I have. I live here in like North America, and all these setups seem to happen most frequently during the UK session. It pisses me off because I'm sleeping at that time. So I end up missing a bunch because that's when all the good setups happen. So it's like, if you can't trade the UK Open, I'm starting to think that FX is just a lost fucking cause. Yeah, like there's not a whole lot that looks great here as far as I'm concerned. Not in the FX world. Yeah, it's just similar moves like in the pound. Here's another breakout. This happened like an hour ago. Nice breakout, pull back. If it pulls back to here, I might look into selling this. I can't do Forex even if my life depends on it. Yeah, like it can be really tough. I think it's a lot easier if you live in Europe somewhere where you have a easier time zone to trade. Natural gas, I do like the natural gas markets because these things tend to really move. You can see these nice breakouts here, guys. Like, that was kind of the breakout there. Held off the 200, boom, rallies higher. Beautiful thing. Wheat. So this was in response to Russia's grain deal that they left last night or on Saturday, but last night was the time the market could react to it. It's actually a potentially nice move in soy right now. You can see the breakout here. Maybe if we get a pullback, this will become something more that I can trade. Kind of see the range there. And Bitcoin, yeah, Bitcoin just hangs out around 20,000. Absolutely nothing interesting about it. But look, cotton, this thing's selling off. But yeah, so there's some interesting stuff happening in commodities. So you can kind of see why I have the ones I do highlighted. Um, you know, oil's probably going to be hanging out in this 80 to 90 range. It looks like for the next little while, anyways. But diesel might skyrocket here. So, anyways, back to the old stocks. All right, so just gonna get rid of this. I'll even find some interesting tickers here. So obviously the ones on the scanner that are highlighted are ones I've already looked at. So I'm looking at the ones that aren't highlighted. This is the breakout we were talking about. It could be good for a shorter term trade. So kind of the way I'm looking at this with the interest rate decision here this week is, for me, I don't like to trade those rate decisions. So whatever I open up now, I'll look to close out here like Wednesday morning. Yeah, just from a trading perspective, but from like a long term, from long term portfolio, I'm just, I'm going to continue holding what I hold. I find the response time of this TradingView app is slower here, like quite a bit slower when I'm streaming. Look at these. This is some nice, decent setup here, guys. What day was this? October 25th. This breakout, boom. You see these things going tight like this into a moving average. Yeah, these are good opportunities. And this thing's went from, if you would have got into it on the break, so you got into it $12, now it's at 13, 14. So you'd be at 1-to-1 right now after like 4 or 5 days. Decent move. HLET, pretty sure there's something I was doing on this. Let's see if this chart will load up. Looks like it doesn't want to. Maybe one second, I'm not sure if the stream's going to drop. I'm just going to shut off my Wi-Fi here, guys. And I've got an Ethernet cable plugged in. So maybe that improves my scan performance. Yeah, he can HLET's going straight up. But there wasn't like a ton of great breakouts on this on the daily. So, and looking at the hourly, there's just a lot of chop. That's the one problem with this one is it isn't very, very linear. But yeah, where I'm going with that is you have to be a better trader to be able to capture these moves. It's the moves that go straight up that are easy to trade, and those are like 10% of the moves. The rest of them, there's always a pullback. There's chop in it. You got to be able to trade that, and that's when trading gets tough. Because at the end, do you exit your trade? Do you stay in it? Do you all those questions? So this is getting nice and tight right here. See when this thing decides to break out, maybe we'll come back down to here. Yeah, I think my charts are loading a little bit faster now that I'm on Ethernet instead of Wi-Fi. You know what? This could have been a really nice trade. I wouldn't be surprised to see this go higher. There's the types of things you like to see on earnings. You see how this whole thing's tight this range is pretty tight, but it's in the range for like a really long time. Boom, and then it has earnings, and then it gaps up like this. Yeah, these ones can really run. So you can see this breakout here. So like, look how good these things can work out. Nice tight range. This thing breaks out here on this bar, gaps up the next morning. So even if you got in at 460 and ran a stop below that low there at 435, even if you're super conservative, 428, and now this thing's at $6, that's like a 5 to 1. Let's just measure this out, guys. Let's see. Like, these are the 10, maybe 15% that goes straight up. Look at this risk to reward that you'd be at right now. There's not even a down day, so it's already at almost 6 to 1. No, it is at 6 to 1. Really nice move there. And that's a huge gap up, but this thing's like a penny stock, so. Let's look at the top gainers here today. There's nothing here that I really like yet. What are you guys seeing? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you guys are watching on YouTube, I'm taking questions on TradingView. Take a look at this range break. This is the hourly. Here's a nice gap up this morning, but again, this is a penny stock. These things can run and then dump like immediately. And being right into earnings, it's probably just on anticipation of the earnings. So those aren't things that I want to trade. All right, top gainers, not too much there. Let's see let's make a new 52-week highs. So we've already looked there. You know what? I need to turn up the volume here. Let's go to 500K minimum. There we go. Things are looking better. It's a pharmaceutical. You know what? I need to industry. I don't know why it doesn't stay. Like I select the industry all the time in my filters here just so I can see like this is a pharmaceutical, so I might not want anything to do with it. But it, sometimes it just leaves. So yeah, not much looking great there. And whoa, what do we got? Oh, that's a penny stock. Yeah, okay, save it. Cancel. That's a nice move. It's getting a little low on the ADR, but you know what? I'm actually gonna add that to my watch list here. You can see it just broke out here this morning right now on the hourly. There we go. Nice gap up. Pulling back a bit. But yeah, this could be decent. There's another nice breakout here on this, but you can see the ADR percentage is just way too low. Yeah, that's about all there is for stocks at the moment. So I mean, I'll just kind of keep watching my list. Let's take a look at the heat map, see what's happening. Everything's down at the moment, which is fine. Microsoft, Apple. Yeah, things probably aren't going to be moving too much between now and Fed Day. I wouldn't think, anyways. Yeah, it's the USD yen. Nice pullback rate to this level here. Again, these things are all in the London session. I'm sleeping during those times, and that's why FX is really starting to bug me nowadays. So many good setups, like so much money to make if you live on London time, but being in North America, can't really do that. That's actually a decent breakout here on the Swiss overnight. There's a lot of volatility around the level. You can see that these ones are kind of tougher to identify. You can see it on the 4 hour, on the hourly. You can see how all these wicks are here. That makes it a bit tougher. But again, this happened during the London session, so. All right, guys. Well, I got that's all I got for today. So I'm going to log off. Good luck trading, everyone.